Hi guys, so I get to share a little bit about how I got an in with the volleyball team my first year as a missionary. And I got in through the top-down approach by talking to the coach first. So I did the classic email to all of the coaches before I got to campus. And then once I got there, within the first couple weeks, I started wandering around the athletic department to meet all of them and follow up with that email, especially the ones that didn't reply because not that many did. So then I got to say, hey, I'm the one who sent you that email, and start making a connection with them. So I met all of them except the volleyball coach, and I was very intimidated by her, so it was a little more scary, especially since she didn't reply. But eventually I ran into her in her office. I kept trying to go find her in there, so I finally got to introduce myself, and she was very encouraged by what we're trying to do on campuses with students, and so she let me meet the team. And so I started going to practice with them. That first time I introduced myself, I brought the VC sign up sheet to get their names and their contact information, and whoever was interested in Bible study or discipleship or volunteering, anything that we were going to do together. So I got their contact, and from there, it was awesome because I started going to their practices almost every day. And so I started making connections with them and building friendships. And through that, I got to sit with them at the calf and get in with them a little bit more. And then eventually, I got to even do some team building things with them in their locker room, things before games, and sit on the bench with them during their matches, which was incredible. And so that really started some friendships there. And of course, then got the Bible study started eventually. And there was about 4 or 5 women that came initially, not super consistently, but they were great and very involved and wanted to do it. And then at the end of that first year, my first year as a missionary, we had almost the entire Bible or volleyball team come to at least one Bible study. So it was really awesome to see that growth and the change in their friendships and what they were talking about and how they're encouraging their other teammates. It was a really, really impactful year for the volleyball team. And then I just finished my second year there, and but now we have 2 disciples on the volleyball team, possibly 3 at the end of the summer going to the fall, and their team culture is definitely changing, which is so incredible. So it was a huge grace and gift to get to do that from the coach initially and then start building all those friendships with the women.